So how I got into streaming and VTubing and all that jazz. Streaming actually was the first. I'm probably a rarity in VTubers at this point where I actually did stream before I did VTubing. And I got into streaming because I had a lot of games that I didn't actually have the drive to go through, and I also did it so I could get some sort of peer pressure, even if there was no one in chat, that was just this public record of, I started this art piece. I need to actually work on this art piece, and I need to actually do these, because I had gotten to this point where I had actual hundreds of art pieces that I just threw out because I wasn't happy with them and I was becoming too much of a perfectionist. Obviously, being heavily art, I wound up kind of drifting around art spheres, and when I came to VTubers, I didn't really get much into VTubers. I followed Kizuna, but I never actually watched a whole lot of her. I didn't actually find any VTubers that I wanted to follow until I wound up running into a single video about a certain moth VTuber, and I wound up following said moth VTuber, who was Juniper. And from there, it spread out into other parts of the VTuber sphere, especially in the art thing. And between her and Dia, I wound up going, oh, I can create my own VTuber model. I don't have to go out and buy it. And a lot of people have been asking me if I was a VTuber due to a little dancing Nasu that I'd had in my bottom corner for ages, and I decided, okay, you know, I'll give it a go. If nothing else, I at least have another art thing that I've tried out in order to try it. And well, from there, the game was rigged from the start. Now I am constantly working on models, both 2D and 3D, and I still follow basically all the VTubers that got me into this mess. Complimentary. But that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna continue doing these questions. We'll be starting with the more generic ones first, and then we'll move on to some of the more refined ones based off of ones that I can actually answer. But if you personally have any questions, please consider leaving them in comments. That being said, thank you all so much for watching. Like if you liked, and I'll see you in the next one. Love y'all. Bye.